All right, today y'all, we are going to be making test tiles. If you're unfamiliar with test tiles, they are used in ceramics to test new glazes and new glaze combinations. All glazes do not fire the same, kilns fire differently, and glazes also look different on different clay bodies. So it's super important to test your glazes beforehand. Otherwise, you can end up putting a wonky glaze on a beautiful piece and ruining your piece. So I just use these little pieces of wood, and I do essentially 1 inch by 2 inch rectangles, which I'm going to do here, and I'm just going to go along and cut these guys out. Once I have my beautiful little rectangles, I am going to cut some holes in them so that these can be hung on the wall after they're fired, so I can stare at it and debate what colors I want to glaze my pieces. So I'm going to do all that, and then afterwards I'm going to stamp them with this lovely little crescent moon and star stamp. And the purpose of this is to add some texture to the test tile so I can see how the glazes flow and break over areas. When a glaze goes over a texture, it's called breaking over texture, and different colors will often come through, so it's super cool to see. Then I'm going to go ahead and separate these guys with the holes facing in. I'm doing this because they're going to be the most fragile area of the test tiles, and I want them to dry the slowest, so they're going to be farthest away from the exposed air. Once I have this all done, I'm going to put some newspaper on top and then put another board on top and then weight the board. It's super important for flat pieces to dry like this and to dry slowly, otherwise they will warp and lift up and the clay will go a wonky shape. Clay has memory and it will try to return to whatever shape it was before. So here's the newspaper, then here's the board, and here's my magical weights that you're going to see. It's glaze and heavy teapots. Let's go.